Hello. As myself having seen and heard Japanese beginner learners making these mistakes, I feel that deciding which of what we call zenjishi are like ga, wa, ni, wo, de, to, no, he, mo, etc. is very hard. So I think I hope I'd like to help you a little, as much as I can, but just randomly and not so detailed. But I made some note that I think I can help you with. So I hope you enjoy. I know this is hard. Many and most beginners in learning Japanese make mistakes with zenjishi, what we call zenjishi. In English, zenjishi could be things like for, to, in, at, with, by, on, in. Those are what we call zenjishi in Japanese. And we also have zenjishi in Japanese. I believe I'm not wrong saying this. So these are, I think, all, but maybe there can be some other, but these are what I could think of. So ga, wa, ni. This is not ha. When talking about zenjishi. Wo, de, to, no, he, mo. Maybe these are not all, but I don't know. And I wrote down definition or how they are used, and what feeling, what sense they have. So these are not definite definition, kind of rough, general definition, I think, that I could think of about them. And I couldn't think of right exact definition for wo, but wo is what we call mokuteki go, and which is used as mokuteki kaku. Mokuteki kaku can be something like sore wo, are wo. So the object you are talking about, the object that you are referring to, the person you are talking to, maybe the object. Hold on, sorry. Alright, so okay, so out of these, ga and wa are used similarly. So I think these are the most common ones that Japanese learners make mistake on. So ga, I think this ga and wa are usually commonly translated as be verb. Are, is, am, were, was. But I would say the same, but they're not really be verb. They're not verb anyway. So that sucks. That's not cool. So ga, okay, I wrote an example sentences. Okay. So one is これは PSP. これが PSP. So for those of you who don't know what PSP is, this is PSP. In English, it's simply this is PSP. Or maybe that is PSP. That was PSP. I don't know. But this is PSP. This is a PSP. I don't know. And in Japanese, I would say これは PSP. Or これが PSP. When I say これは PSP, and not only about PSP. When I say これは or blah 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 は, it's a general statement. So if I say これは PSP, it means simply this is a PSP. But when I say これが PSP, I'm specifying what this is. I emphasize this what this is. これが PSP. Not this, not this. This is not PSP. これが PSP. Do you understand what I mean? What I'm saying? Yeah, general statement is what wa means. Generally, I think. Not all the time, I think. Please remember that what I'm telling you might be wrong, but I think I'm not so wrong. これは PSP です。これが PSP。これは PSP じゃないよ。これは PSP じゃないよ。これが PSP. Okay? Another word. に usually interpreted as to, at, for, to, as to mean I went to some place. I arrived at the station and I gave it not for him but to, maybe not for, I don't know, to, for, at. So this detects place. So に as an example, 遊園地に遊園地に行く。遊園地 amusement park, also theme park. Also you can say 遊園地へ as a place. 遊園地へ行く. But commonly, and I would mostly say に遊園地に. This could be any place, post office, police station, department store に行く. Yeah, に行く. I can't really give you a really nice example, but and を yes ををは okay, this is another example. 猫は飼っている。猫 this is an example sentence that my friend made a mistake. So 猫は飼っている. No, this is wrong. It's wrong to say 猫は飼っている. But it's correct to say 猫を飼っている. 猫は飼っている. But in some contexts, you can say also 猫は飼っている. Meaning, you don't have dogs, but you have cats. 猫は飼っている. 犬は飼っていないけど、猫は飼っている. So another example of を醤油を取って醤油 soy sauce 醤油 but in this case you can eliminate を please pass me 醤油 look at that あれを見て or also あれ見てあれ見て yeah and combination of を and に use これをあの人にこれをあの人にあげて Listen baby, listen これをあの人にあげて Okay Do you understand? Do you copy? これをあの人にあげて Okay And 車を買った I bought a car or I bought cars maybe. Also, another example of に、車に乗る。Get in a car. Get in a car. Get in the car. Whichever. Get in a car. Get in a car. Get in the car. Whichever is okay for this sentence. And, okay. To tell you the difference of が and は、車を運転するのが楽しい。or 車を運転するのは楽しい。車を運転する is to drive cars, driving cars. が if you say が車を運転するのが楽しい it can mean you're saying something like it's not really fun to buy car, but it's fun to drive cars. Driving car is fun, not buying car or seeing cars. But if you say 車を運転するのは楽しい it's just a general statement. Driving car is fun. Not compared to anything else, but you're only saying 車を、driving car is fun. I'm not saying driving bicycle is fun. It should be fun. It might be fun, but I'm not talking about it. I'm only talking about driving cars is fun. Do you understand that? 車を運転するのが楽しいんだよね。車を見るのは楽しくないけど。そう。車を運転するのが楽しい。車を買うのは楽しくない。or maybe for somebody 車を買うのが楽しいけど車を運転するのは楽しくない。I hope you get the idea. Dear. Okay, next. で I think. で can mean with, by, at, place. By something, with something. yeah. 手で食べる。You eat with your hand, like Indian people. You don't eat with your legs, foot. 手で食べる。Or also you can say 箸で食べる meaning eat with 箸。こう。not 手で食べる。Eat by hand, you say? Eat with hand? I don't know. With, by. Or you go to school with a bike. You go to school by bike. Maybe you can go to school with bike. Maybe talking to him, her. Yeah. Go to school by bike. 自転車で学校に行く。自転車で学校に行く。Also, the use of at, で as at. Okay. 駅前で会おう。Let's meet up at the station. This one. 駅前で会おう。Let's meet up at the station. 駅前で会おう。Remember, it's not に although に can also mean at in some context. You do not say 駅前に会おう. That's what makes people, Latin Japanese people confused, I think. 駅前に会おう. No. 駅前で会おう. Yes. と, next one, と. It's simply and with. と. これとこれください. This is something you might say when buying something. To a clerk. これとこれください。これとこれ. Or you can also say あれとあれとこれ. The point is と this and this and that. これとこれ. And you can also say spaghetti with tuna. It's a dish at the restaurant I made up. spaghetti with tuna with tomato. That also you can say spaghetti とマグロツナと with. I went there with him. 彼とそこへ行った。I went buy some clothes with my mom. 母と服を買いに行った。と with and. So you can also say 父と母と服を買いに行った。I went buy clothes with my mom and dad. With my dad and mom. That's also both are と。And no, this is possession word. My, his, her, theirs, or of the surface of a desk, of blah blah blah, or somebody's, something's, his, Michael's, John's mic, John's car. Yeah. The wall of my room. Of. 僕の携帯。携帯 is cell phone. 携帯。You don't need to write it in katakana though. We have kanji also. 僕の携帯。俺の携帯。お前の携帯。あの人の携帯。の携帯。携帯。机の上。This is a desk and 携帯 is 机の上にある。携帯が机の上にある。携帯は机の上にある。携帯は机の上にあるけど、ゴミ箱は机の下にある。携帯が机の上にあるね。I don't know. And 携帯を机の上に置く。Put the cell phone on the desk. The object is the cell phone, so 携帯を机の上に is the place you put this on, so 机の上に置く。机の is a desk's top. Put the cell phone on the top of the desk. 携帯を机の上に置く。携帯を机の上に置く。I've already done it, so 携帯を机の上に置いた。Yes. Okay. This is also to, for, a place, to some place, to place some place, for somebody. Yeah. This works as how ni works, I would say. Almost same. Today we don't so often use I think. We can use ni instead, simply. And mo, it's also blah 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 too, like me too, I like it too, and also and. I like it and she likes it. 俺も好きだし、俺は好きだし、あの人、not a good example. も、そう、遊園地にも行く。You go to somewhere else and also 遊園地。You go to 遊園地 too. Or you also go to 遊園地。And you want that and you also want this. これも欲しい。You want this too. This も works to これ I think I made you even more confused. これも欲しい これも欲しい I want this too. Okay, simply, yeah, I want this too. I also want this. Is there any difference saying I also want this and I want this too? I also want this, but I also want to break it. Yeah, that's how also can be used. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, no explanation to me. Okay, thank you. これも欲しい I want that red wine and I want this PSP too. That's what も means. And also you can eliminate に or え when saying 遊園地も行く遊園地にも行く or 遊園地へも行く but 遊園地へも行く sounds weird to me. So you can say either 遊園地にも行く or 遊園地も行く when you're going to somewhere else. Alright, so I think that's all. Okay, one example of a wrong sentence that some of my viewers have made on my video sometime. So he asked me, she, he, I don't know, I don't remember. 日本には何をするのが楽しいですか? 日本には何をするのが楽しいですか? And I think this, he, she wanted to say, what's fun to do in Japan? What's fun to do in Japan? But it should be 日本では何をするのが楽しいですか? It's same in English. What's fun in English? What's fun to do in Japan? So I think the different use of に and で is confusing for Japanese learners. So I hope this video could be help of you. Yep. Yeah. What I want to insist is が and は are different, and に I know you know they are different. に and で Okay, so wrong use of those, especially が and は and に and で even can make a sentence mean different, especially が and は が, as I said, specifies something, while は states something in general. So I hope the only way you can learn is by using it often and seeing examples often. Yeah. Lastly, I just wanted to say this because I didn't say. あの人はマイケル。あの人がマイケル。あの人はマイケル。You're saying only he is Michael. That is Michael. But あの人がマイケル。That's not John. No. あの人がマイケル。This is not Michael. That is Michael. あの人がマイケル。That's the idea of が specifying. It's like the in English. This is the book I wanted, not this book. But if you say this is a book, it only means this is a book, right? This is a mobile phone. This is the mobile phone I use. これが俺が使ってる携帯。これは俺が使ってる携帯。これは俺があんま使ってない PSP. Yeah. I feel I sometimes have made you even confused, but rather I made it clear for you. I hope. So it's already been such a long video. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed it and understand the idea of those words. Thanks for watching. Bye. Good night. Go to bed.